I just have a few things. One that I want to touch on in the first minute here. We
Okay.
had what can only be described as a fantastic meeting about the Telegram app this morning. I am super
Yes.
excited about that. And like, I love the sort of, good morning, TC. I love the convergence when, we sort of understand the goal, we understand what we're trying to do. And when you and I both start getting really excited about the ideas that are coming, that's when I'm like, the DGen brain starts to be like, oh shit, we're on.
Oh, yes.
It's fucking gonna be awesome.
Yes.
Anyway, and the main thing, and this is, I think, true of all the projects, working as a team on Wax. So many of them are, and I'm super, super grateful for them. We want to increase the number of people in this ecosystem by a couple orders of magnitude, not just one, right? Like, we want to really get it to that point. It's going to take that to hit the kind of goals that we all want to hit. And we believe that it's categorically our lowest hanging fruit to get this thing that's going to be, a referral engine, an expansion engine for us, but for our ecosystem as well. And just the number of different ways that we're going to be able to use that to bring value to everybody who drops on launch bags, but also bring value for all of our friends and partners on Wax is exciting to me. Like, genuinely goofball, this nipple's hard, this nipple's almost there. Like, it's pretty good. I'm sorry, it's so gross, but I can't stop making that joke. Okay, so there's that. And then, this show, we finally got some good data on the RJUAN mining stuff. TC, you're going to get all the alpha that you could ever want. So you're good.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
We had another good conversation about that this morning, so we'll have all that stuff. And then, of course, we'll be able to chat about, whatever news or questions you guys have during the show. Boom. That's my little. I didn't make a clip from the last show. I got to start getting much better at being consistent about getting those shorts and getting them out there and stuff. So anyways, yeah, super stoked. Super, super, super stoked. And the Telegram app's going to go into development. I think we got a pretty good beat on what the MVP should be, what the simplest version is that's going to allow us to achieve all those things.
Well, I think the MVP, it's already there.
That's the thing. It's pretty fucking close, right? That's like Max was like, "Hey, hold my beer." Yeah, no, it's a lot closer than I would have thought. I think one thing that I would love to do with you is sort of like really game out sort of the initial state, medium state, end state of all these things, all the different ideas that we want to bring to bear on it, to really start to paint the story of like how this thing starts is already going to be pretty interesting. But here's all the myriad ways that we see this, really jacking up, like every future drop that comes out, all the previous drops, how we can sort of, increase visibility on them. When we get to like 100,000 users on this thing, how do we point that backwards and go like, have you seen the wiener shit yet? Right? Like, we could do some really interesting things even for stuff that dropped, at the beginning or, a year from now. What are the drops? Like, we're just going to be able to support the ecosystem, and it's going to be fun. Like, I think it's really going to be engaging.
Yeah, that's the idea. The idea is to make to build an application that supports the growth of launchbacks and all the ecosystem. Not only future launches, but also past launches.
100%.
Everything should be included there. Yes.
The whole cake.
Yes.
Now I want cake. Shit. Thanks to everybody who's given constructive suggestions in Telegram today. Come on the Dale. I was asking for ideas around the socials. Mostly it's just like hire somebody to do nothing but socials, which is a little tough for us right now. But we see the thing. Maybe interns, something like that. I don't know, but having a very active. If we had all the money in the world, those things would be happening already. I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
Money and/or time. Like, that's one thing that we're sort of, kind of bingo on across the team right now. But solid ideas, and other people had a bunch of constructive things to say as well, and I'm grateful for those too. So, okay, RJUAN, the real one.
RJUAN, the real one.
How do we get $1 to $1? I feel slightly racist every time I do that.
Why?
Because I don't know, I'm using like a goofy accent, and I'm not very good at it.
$1 to $1.
$1 to $1. I can't even. I'm terrible at it too. It's like that even makes it worse. Oh my goodness. By the way, if you share this out, we got things working on Twitter again. If you share it out on Twitter or on YouTube, you will grow wings. You'll literally grow wings, and you'll be able to fly. So you definitely want to share that out. Give it a like and all that kind of stuff. Obviously, none of that is true. Well, that I know of. I mean, it might end up being true someday, but not soon.
Not today.
Not today.
Not today.
All right, give us the scoop. What's happening?
Okay, so basically, early next week, I don't know yet if Monday or Tuesday, we will have the miner NFTs for sale. Both of these will be accessories for Betsy, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, miner automator. One automator will be able to handle the automation for 20 miners.
So 20 Betsies, basically. 20 Betsies with miners
20
attached.
Betsies. Yes, 20 Betsies with miners attached.
Yep.
And you will need one Betsy with the automator. Or should we do the automator without the Betsy? I already have it as part of a Betsy, but...
So you have to... I mean, does it make sense to apply it to one when it's going to count for 20? Or should we just see it in the wallet? Or like, does it show up in your system if it equips? Like, is that like a thing that would be necessary? Or like helpful to the...
Maybe there's no need to have a Betsy for the automator. You're right.
Because you're already going to have at least one anyway. But like for me, like I think I've got like 15 or something like that. Like having it put on one, does that make a difference really? Or should we just have it in the wallet to keep it simpler?
No, maybe you're right. The automator should be in the wallet. Sorry, that's my mistake. Then
No.
Automator in your wallet, only the miner will be in the Betsy.
Got it.
Yes, Betsy, Max. Betsy, but Betsy for the miners. The automator will be outside.
There you go. Red, what's up? Hello.
So then supply.
Yes.
1,000 miners.
Okay.
That's the supply for this season. There will be 1,000 miners, and we will sell 200 automators.
Okay.
Maximum 200 automators, 1,000 miners. And as I said, miners will have the chance to mine. And here there will be a complex math, thanks to Corey. Okay, thank you, Corey, for making things complex. We cannot announce
you're
the
welcome,
exact
everyone.
number. But yeah, in the end, yeah, you should say thanks, Corey, because this is how it will work. The automators will be sold for wax, and the miners will be sold for R1, right? And from all the miner sales, 80% will go back to the mining pool. So don't take this to the bank, but tentatively, the price of a miner will be 800 R1, right? If the miner costs 800 R1, and we have 1,000 miners, if we sell out, that means that 80% of that is that will be 640 R1 that will go additionally to the
pool, the reward pool,
to the reward pool.
640,000 though, right?
Yes, 640,000. So instead of 2 million, we will be mining 2,640,000.
Basically adding a third.
Yes.
Okay. And
basically adding almost a third, not fully a third, but yeah.
So with the wax that comes in, you're talking about like buying R1 off the market and putting that in there too, or does that go somewhere else?
Yes, that's that we could add it also to the mining pool. Yes, so whatever wax comes from the automators, we will also use that wax to buy R1 from the market and put it back in the pool. Yes,
I like it. So and when we were talking about this initially, the way you have the math, and like we'll go over all that stuff, so it kind of makes sense, and you'll be able to sort of see. But when I heard the math, like the when you every chance that you have to mine, you're going to get this, or this, it was hard for me to kind of process that. But the big numbers are much easier for me to process. So the weakest possible miner, if it was just the 2 million, there's a possibility that you would potentially not make quite as much as you put in. Now that we're doing all the stuff that you're 80% of the purchase price of the miner, and you're going to use the wax to buy some stuff off the market, like that's like a definitive, like the positive ROI. You'd have to be like lightning strike 900 times to be lucky enough not to kind of grind out some profit.
There was already a positive ROI because the scenario I showed you was a very, very pessimistic scenario.
That was the unlikely thing. Okay, so I didn't even understand that.
So already very unlikely to happen.
So it's even better than I thought. Cool.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah, so it will be very nice. So you should have a very healthy return of investment if you have your miners and your automator working for you all the time.
Love it.
Season 1 should give you a nice return.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, the drops will open early next week. I think I can manage to have that ready by Monday.
Okay.
And yeah.
And it might make sense too, just for people that don't have time to watch the show or whatever, like the Medium articles that you've made with like all that have been really, they've tended to go over very well. Maybe we could do that as well.
Yes, there will be a Medium article for sure. I will work on that tomorrow morning and publish it as soon as it's there.
Awesome. Okay, so some other R1 business. I'm doing the snapshots this afternoon. Excuse me, for the top 100 for Anon and Wiener and AI God. I was going to tell you after the show, but I'll just tell you now. Like I'm using Bounty Block to get the numbers or whatever. And of course, I'm subtracting all the. I think for Wiener, it's like 20 accounts that don't count or whatever it is, right? So I'm trying to get down to like 120, and I'm trying to get down to like you sort of have to pick the total or whatever. And it's so dynamic when I like go up or down on the number, like it just makes no sense. It's taking me a little bit longer than I would have liked. So, sorry, this is like just random complaining. It's never mind.
Yeah, but I don't know how are you making that snapshot of the 100?
Just in Bounty Block, I can check. So I could basically put in, if you have over X, right? So I go down the list till I hit 120 or whatever, right? Like just to make sure I get the total. And it was wildly off. Instead of giving me 120 or 121, it was giving me like 150, which is really stupid. So hey Frank, if you have everything in the pools, yes, like if you're in the top 100 and you can go on to wax.bountyblocks or wax.blocks.io. I think most people have it, that are messing around with the pools actually have that in their wallet anyway. So, and again, like the airdrop's not going to be massive. So like pulling everything out of pools to get that, I mean, and then getting back in the pools because you're getting the, and the tax on R1's actually on the other ones. Sorry, the tax on Anon and Wiener and stuff are pretty high. So.
Yeah, I wouldn't remove my tokens from the pool. I think it's not worth it.
Yeah, like if you have 100, that's good. If not, then no. Where do Anon miners stake? Can you drop the?
That's an excellent question. That's
I would. Question. It's gonna be waxdow.io. The specific link. Is I don't have it, but it's going to be in the Anon Telegram. That's going to be your best bet to just check the announcements channel in the Anon Telegram for that stuff. You'll be able to get that. So anyway, my like pathetic complaining aside, I'm going to get all those snapshots done today, and I have all of the information for the part of the R1 drop that was going to go to all of our partners that were doing that retweet stuff. So that's going to be good. And yeah, so we've got all that stuff to get done, and Juan and I are actually going to work on the bounty that went out for that because we got a lot of partners that sent in a lot of cool shit. We got to get those prizes out, so we're going to get that squared away today as well. Because honestly, we have so much other shit to do that we just need to make sure we do what we said we were going to do, so we can go get a whole bunch of crazy shit going on. I put the rich lister in launch bags. I threatened you with a good time. I don't know what those are, but it sounds good. I don't know what a rich list is, but I'm degen enough to want to be on it. I have no idea. I'll go look. It's never
rich
dull.
List.
It's never dull.
What's the rich list?
I don't know. Yeah. can't see it. There's just anyway. Yeah, I'll chat with you after. Oh, the top holders list.
Oh, okay.
Fire me a DM. I was looking in the thing and I couldn't see it. And also, if you got those, I want to find out how you got those lists in case you're doing it way quicker than me, which is entirely possible. I just got used to using bounding blocks, so I've just been using that.
Yeah. Well, you should stop saying what top 100. Start using top 50, and you can see them on launchbacks directly.
That's true. But then I would have to copy them down. Actually, no, I could do that. I could just use AI to pull them out.
Yeah,
that's one thing. AI is actually substantially good at.
Yeah, you could also ask Jose because we have an API, and
you can just ping the API,
and he can get you that number very easily.
I feel like you just changed the way we do shit. Well, somebody actually mentioned too, because I didn't know how they were doing it. So Chad has been again, we're not doing it this time because I've been saying from the beginning, not in LP or anything. It's got to be sitting in your wallet. I don't want to change it now because people might have done some actions and whatever, right? So we're going to do it this way this time for sure. But somebody was saying that NFT Hive will let you basically take a run of token holders that actually includes the tokens in the LP. I have no freaking clue how they're doing it, but that's pretty fancy. I haven't checked it out yet, so I don't know, how accurate that works or if I'm smart enough to work it. But that's pretty cool. So like down the road, if there's a huge amount of interest, that's cool. I kind of love the kind of have a little bit everywhere mentality though, right? I mean, like I encouraging people to keep some in the wallet and keep some in the thing or whatever, to have a bit of it in all the places sort of means that there's kind of have more places to put it, which potentially is kind of more lockup value and potentially could lead to a little bit more number go up beyond the tokens. But I think reasonable people could disagree. I love that top 50 just on the thing, which shows up now apparently.
Yeah, it shows up now, the top 50.
That's cool.
So yeah, it's cool.
All right, good talk.
Yeah.
Either way,
I really like the way that's going.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Yeah. Oh, well, the Fed did release a Telegram channel. I didn't know if he was gonna do it because I know Adrian was just like, yeah, let's just like rifle something off and have fun with it. But apparently, they had fun with it. He's got more ideas on it. Did you see the prediction market thing that he dropped?
Yeah. Very cool. Cool.
Yeah, it's very fancy. So he basically has like
I really like it.
4 NFTs that you can buy for the Fed, or Fed token, whatever, and it basically I think has a question as to like when or if the Fed's going to cut rates and by how much or
by how much. Yes.
Yeah. Which is interesting. So, and it seemed like there was, I was there only for the first like half hour or something, but it seemed like people were coalescing around an answer, which is interesting. You'd imagine they would just take a little snippet right off the bat, right? Unless they wanted to like shock the markets. But I don't know if you've seen the markets right in the United States. It's like record after record after record right now.
Oh, so yes. It's
not like
it's ridiculous.
Like money is going to help the Nasdaq.
It's really ridiculous.
Yeah, it's a whole thing.
Yeah,
it's a whole thing.
But it's good. It's good.
I mean, better this than a nosedive. That's
absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah, but which is why I think it's very weird that crypto, which is normally correlated to the market, is not doing all-time highs. So that's the only thing I think it's weird. Whether it is that the markets are wrong or crypto is wrong, so something is not right there. But we'll see.
It was always like when it started to correlate with the markets was really kind of a wake up call for me, because I was always part of the like in the sort of Bitcoin idealist kind of, it should be counter to those markets, right? Like to as people wanted to sort of risk off and go into something that was deflationary, it make sense to me that you would come to Bitcoin, or markets that weren't correlated, because I just kind of assumed because of that they wouldn't be, and I was of course entirely wrong. But I wonder if I've been seeing more news about people or in the markets that are finally starting to think, okay, as a long-term hedge against inflation. I mean, if you look at the Bitcoin longitudinal chart, right, like it's beating inflation by many orders of magnitude, right? Like it's like as far as a hedge, you're not going to do that much better, right? So like as the market tops out, it would be interesting to see, depending on how, what because like, of course, inflation has been coming down really steadily for the last few years or whatever, right? But if that started to tick up again, or if people just even had the sense that it was something to worry about, that maybe they like that might be the sort of counter trend, right? Like if the markets weren't doing good, you might actually still see crypto do a little bit better, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's as always, it's difficult to predict. That's something it's too difficult to predict.
I'm not smart enough for sure. So thanks, Red. In 13 days, we get the answer, and the people who have that NFT get to share the sales.
That's the answer to
the Fed thing.
The Fed thing. Okay.
Yeah. That's a cute little like not a ton of work thing that token holders could do. And I mean, the Fed's just kind of thematically designed to do something like that, so that's kind of fun too.
Yeah,
for sure. All right,
for sure.
Yeah, tons of work to do, man. I'm feeling it, but I'm telling you, like that me this morning and how far we already are was a bit shocking to me. That's exciting. Adrian was saying that Wombat's going to be launching one pretty soon.
Wombat is launching what? Sorry,
they're launching a Tapper.
Oh, really? I didn't know.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, no, we should chat with them and do some like cross-platform promotion or something like that.
Yeah, that would be very nice indeed.
That'd be good.
That would be very.
He was talking again about the mobs launching tokens too. So
yes, and again, he also I was also chatting with him and I told him, okay, you really straight out with the Fed launch, because it's we were not prepared for that, in the sense that he used his own contract and so on, blah blah blah. And he said, okay, but that was only a test. I'm preparing a real launch. That's what he told me. Yeah,
that's awesome.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, that's we should. I'll ask him if. Well, I mean, I want to know if there's anything we can do to help, obviously. So that's interesting. Rainpools was actually messaging me again this morning. He's always got he has such an eye on all of these pools, and of course, I think just like speaks English as a second language. His first language is blockchain. But yeah, always really, really thoughtful post. Like, shout out to Rainpools. Was the first person to kind of mention to me, because I didn't know that the contract thing even happened. I think I want to understand that a little bit better, and obviously we want to make sure if there is any vulnerabilities that we lock that up. I don't think that we have necessarily found that with that, like what Adrian did or whatever, or is that what's the state of that now? Or are we planning any changes?
It's not really a vulnerability.
That's what I figured you to do it.
It's only that some functionality does not work if the token is not using our contract, but that has already been handled, and it will degrade elegantly by not allowing you to add a fee if you are using our tokens, by not allowing you to add a fair launch if you are not using our contract. So that's okay.
So basically you could, and it also, I guess if somebody had like a specialty thing for whatever reason that they wanted to set it that way, we should probably make that part of the rating system though, because if somebody launches a contract that we haven't vetted, and again, this is Adrian, so it's not a worry, but like somebody else could do something that we want to make sure that
even if it's Adrian, it's not that it's to worry or not to worry. We just don't know that contract. We just don't know if Adrian hired a good developer, he coded it himself. We don't know. We simply don't know, even if it's someone we trust. So we can trust what we have coded, what we have audited, what we have tested thoroughly. That we can trust.
Right.
The other thing is not that I don't trust the person. It's just that I haven't seen the code. I haven't.
And we don't know what's going to happen in the future. Right? So if that's something that people can do if they want to do it, again, if principle of maximal freedom, fine, right? Then we just have to make sure that all of our people in the ecosystem that get an alert that this thing is launching or whatever. That this is not our contract. We're not vouching for this in any way, shape, or form. Just goes into the rating system as something that people can kind of glance at and know.
Yeah.
So that'll be good. Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Rock and roll. Okay.
Yeah, so that's going to be good indeed.
Yeah, Frank's apparently in a couple of top 50s already. And yeah, if you're in the top 50, you're
Ooh.
definitely in the top 100. Because like this
Yes.
time, we've said top 100 1,000 times, so it's definitely top 100 this time. But we're talking about the top 50 thing, because if you go on the Launchbags page for our token launches so far, you can actually see the top 50 holders right on the page there. So yeah, not only all the pools are there, which I think is really fun to see. But you'll be able to see the top 50 holders as well, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Fancy, even, you might say.
And yeah, we're adding more and more information every time, and that's something we didn't have the time to discuss this morning with the development team.
Okay.
It's more details about how we want the rating to be displayed and what's the criteria and so on. So that's something that we will still have to improve a lot. But
yeah,
but I think it's good. Yeah, there are too many things to do, and
yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, and again, like I'm the pace we've been going, and like obviously, like everybody wants number go up fucking yesterday, including me. Like that would be very, very good. But I think we've been making it more valuable all the time. I think that's irrevocably true.
Yes.
And you and I are obviously in conversation behind the scenes, all the time, every day, except on the weekends when you reply every once in a while. You'll steal like a little reply. I feel real special. But yeah, I mean, like getting moving our focus to the Telegram app as much as we have in the last few days, and obviously we've been in sort of talks and development for a couple of weeks now, but that makes a ton of sense to me, right? Because again, like I think on Wax, making sure that everybody on Wax knows we're here and can kind of play around with it. To the extent that's not the case yet, I think it will be really, really soon. Especially the more stuff we do, with Adrian, I think that's gonna go really well. But at the end of the day, like I don't want to be competing for a bigger slice of this tiny pie. I want everyone on Wax to be enjoying a pie that is 100 or 1,000 times bigger.
Yes.
And I think the vast majority of our partner projects feel the same way. I think even our competitors who lack anything resembling good faith feel the same way.
Do we have competitors?
I mean, are they relevant? No, but yes.
Well, I don't see any real competition in the sense that
I know.
Well, there what happens. I don't see myself as a token except for RJUAN. I don't see any other launchpad for meme tokens on Wax so far.
Yeah, no. In that sense, we don't.
We don't have competitors. Sorry, we don't have competitors. I have to say that.
Yeah, we don't.
That's it. No.
I was trying to be nice by using the word competitor. You're right. It's not accurate, and also like that's who cares. I'm very, very.
So far, there are no competitors. Maybe if there was a competitor, it will be Max. That would be
Mike Waxed Out.
Waxed Out, but it's not really a competitor because
we're
not competing with it. It's a different
different jam,
different thing, and I'd rather be using their tools as much as possible. I think Mike has very cool tools, and
absolutely.
And we're trying to leverage on that as much as we can.
He set it up in advance. This is so smart, too. He set it up in advance so that people like us could basically take the work that he's done, bring it into our back end. He benefits, we benefit, and that's exciting to me. I mean, that's like the whole idea is like if it comes down to can you figure out how to collaborate instead of like try and sort of ruthlessly compete. I'm going to collaborate all the time, every time. Just that's it's so much more fun, and it builds the ecosystem up in a really really valuable way. So on the and I'll ask Jose about this. I just want to get some a bead on when we can add token rewards instead of just having one for the LP stuff.
Oh that's something you should ask him every day.
Remind him. I will. So I know there's a lot on his plate, and there's more all the time. So yeah, I'll send that gentle reminder in. For sure.
Yes.
What's up, Denai Abdullah? I hope I'm not. I'm just like, I always hope I'm not like brutally saying the name wrong. It's like the July to me. I think I said that like a million times the wrong way.
You lied to me.
Oh shit. Anyways, one of the other things somebody in the channel said was like, NFtopia's got they've been, they I think do a couple shows a week or what have you, and obviously we've had, is it Sarah from NFtopia? If I'm getting her name wrong, I'm sorry, because I was such a huge fan. She had the little like freaking waffle kitty
her
things.
collection. Yeah, the waffle kitty collection.
So much fun.
Amazing. I love it. Yeah.
I'll reach out to her. We should have them on again, because I think one of the things they were saying is that it seemed like, they get 50, 75 viewers on their shows, regularly, kind of the same ballpark as where we are, but apparently it's completely different people, completely different projects. So it's like, hey, you guys should cover all the things that they're doing or what have you. Which makes a ton of sense. I would love to have them on. So like, again, I need to go on like a guest recruiting tour again anyway, to kind of get some more cool wax and or other projects to come in here and sort of learn about it and sort of expand our reach and stuff. But maybe I'll start there, just because again, like if they know stuff that we should know about, projects that we should know about, or that all of us should know about, that would be good. Did I win? I hear my name. I mean, yes, I guess. Mostly it was just because I think I screwed up how to say it 100 times, but I think I kept saying like July Tome for reasons that escape me. I don't even know.
July Tome.
Yeah. All right, so there's a bunch more people here now. One, why don't we go over the details on the RJUAN mining update again, just so people have it clear in their heads.
Okay.
And then everybody will have that information.
Yeah. So let's make this clear again. So mining season will start end of next week. Around the end of next week, the latest beginning of August. It is designed to last at least 45 days, but it cannot last less than 45 days, and it cannot last much less than that. So number of miners, we will have a max supply of 1,000 miners. So you will have to equip your Betsy with one miner to be able to start mining. Tentative cost of the RJUAN miners will be 800 RJUAN. Automators. One automator will be able to handle up to 20 miners, and the price. That's a good question, TC. The price of an automator will be it will be priced in wax, but the price will be around $5-6 something like that. $5-6 worth of wax, and 100% of the income from the automators will be used to buy back RJUAN from the market, and all of that RJUAN will be added to the mining. So it will be, we said there will be 200 automators. I don't know if they will sell out, but let's say that is $5 per automator. So it's $1,000 worth of RJUAN that will be added to buy automators. 200 wax for an automator. If 200 wax is around $5, $6, yes, that's it. Then the miners will be 800, and 80% of that will go back to the pool. You're interrupting me yet? Yes.
So 800 RJUAN. You didn't say it's 800. So there's like 200 wax for the automator.
Yes.
800
yes.
RJUAN for the
miner. And then if I say at the current price, if we buy $1,000 worth of RJUAN, that will add to the pool 133,000 RJUAN. So that plus the miners, we are talking about 2.75 million or something like that. In that ballpark figure, that should be the so that will be the number. Yes, so we will need one Betsy per miner. Yes. Is that too much? No, that's okay.
No, that's good. 129 wax is $5.
Yeah, then around that. Yeah.
Okay.
Something around that. It can be a little bit more, but in that range.
Got it.
So and yeah, I think
One
that
thing,
with
if I
those
could
figures,
be so sorry, go ahead.
yeah. No,
Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Honestly, this is not essential for this time, but I feel like that's like actually really cheap for an automator. But maybe like season over season, you could just start making them more expensive and more expensive and more expensive.
Yeah, that I agree. That the same will happen for the miners. They should be more expensive every time.
I like it.
And
I like it a lot.
and if we go to around that, let's say the 2.75 million. If we go around 2.75 million, then what will happen is that
Excuse me.
what will happen is that every miner should give you around a little bit more than 2,000 R1 back. So it should be profitable overall. It should be a decent profit overall.
Red's asking again. We're sort of contemplating. I don't think we announced anything or made a decision on this or have anything. But are we gonna do any Betsy sales for R1 in season 1?
Maybe we could have a limited drop. I don't know what's the circulating supply of Betsy's right now, but I can check, and maybe the number of Betsy's that needs to be sold to reach 1,000 in circulating supply can be sold for R1. I have to check that, but
okay. Yeah,
I'm not sure what's the number right now.
I'm on there right now, and I'll on the starter packs.
Yeah, but you really have to go to the template and check the circulating supply for that template, because the packs and the templates are not.
Yeah, but I just want to know how much it was. This is 2,500 nefty, which is like $9 right now.
Yeah, I think that one is the more expensive, but you will be able to use it in all the mining seasons.
Yeah, that was my whole take, right? Like if you have a miner, however many you get, like you're not going to need more Betsy's for season 2, yada yada yada. Like you're just going to need to swap out the miner.
That's the idea, and also the idea is to reward people who already has a Betsy also. So yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, and I think the medium's always a good spot. Yeah, yes. Season 1 should always be the most profitable. I think that's more or less how we're talking about this, Dapper. But yeah, that other project definitely. I mean, I try to tell everyone that's not how it worked. But anyway, rock and roll, iterate, fix your shit.
Yeah, but well, in the end, every season should be profitable. That's
right. But I think setting it up so that there's ways to constrain it, right? So that you can have more people, you could be figuring stuff out or whatever, but we want to make it as maximally good feeling as humanly possible.
Yes.
What kind of our conversation this morning. Best way to get to Betsy, in my humble opinion, is to go to the link I'm going to put in the comments right now and just get a starter pack, which is what I did.
Yeah, starter pack, it's always the easiest, I think.
Yeah. Betsy pack drop. Boom. This place right here in the thing.
Yeah, and always remember that Betsy's, it's not something that you will only be using for these, because we constantly have themed Betsy's that allow you to earn something for the different launch packs drops. Maybe you get some tickets or whatever, and we always are giving away nifty to the first one to get the full set and stuff like that, and we are constantly doing different promotions with Betsy.
Yeah. There's definitely lots going on there. You're basically putting out the packs for the promo things that we were doing for the whether it was the whitelist tickets or whatever the hell it was, right?
Yeah.
Those were really fun. I mean, that's like the Wiener one was hilarious. Wasn't it like wasn't it Bucha from PFP Wizard that got that one? I feel like whoever got it got it
Yes,
real
he
fast.
got one of the of the prizes. I think it was I don't know if it was 15,000 nifty or something like that.
Yeah.
But he partnered with someone because he had one of them had the hat and the other one the artifact, and they were not able to get it, so they partnered and together they assembled a Betsy. And then they shared the prize.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yes.
That's just how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, Red. I totally hear you, man. Luckily, I think I still have some nifty stakes from like last cycle, which is how I got those Betsies actually. Because I didn't get them till a few months ago. Yeah. Sell some non-miners. I don't think anybody wants to sell those non-miners. They're in demand. And so an update on those. Those obviously sold out in like a minute and a bit. It was nuts. That was a good signal. Anand's already contemplating, and I think the next ones are he's got a plan to make sure that more people can get more things. In the next one. I think that was actually a discussion in their channel as well as the Launchbags channel. So yeah, great signal. Like anytime you think 50 to 100 people are going to come and hang out, and it turns out to be more like 200, that's a good day.
Yeah, absolutely.
For surezies.
Absolutely.
All right. I want to go get this snapshot done. One. It's been weighing on me. I want it to be a thing that's complete, so that I can tell everyone.
But that's after the show. That's after the show, Corey. Come on, focus. One thing at a time.
If more people have more questions or want to talk about GPT-5, which for the record I don't know anything about.
GPT-5. No. Let's not get there. At least not today.
All right, fair enough. Well, speaking of which, that's the best excuse, selfishly, for me to get Dennis back on too. By the way, AI God has launched their Discord. He's going to be doing a whole bunch of like crazy integration stuff with it. That's what he's been working on for the last couple of weeks. So if you go to the AI God Telegram channel, that should be in the pin post. You should be able to get the Discord and like the OG status thing. You can get that. I don't know how many he's doing, but you can get it right now. So if you want the OG status on the Discord in there, you can go and grab that. Go grab that now.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
And what's going on with Wiener? What's the plan for Wiener? Do you know anything about them?
Yeah, no, I had a long conversation with her yesterday. I have a long conversation with her today. We're basically like, kind of mapping out all the things that she's been thinking about doing. I think we're going to make like just like a not even necessarily a roadmap, but just like these are going to be the focus. This is going to be the cadence. This is what people can expect. This is kind of what the goals are, that kind of thing. So that it's not just a constant like fucking trying to poke it with a stick to get it to do something.
Yeah,
that's a whole. Oh, there's a giveaway up in the AI God Discord. That's fun. But yeah, cool. So I'm and again, like she needs to learn how to make her own NFTs. And just kind of learn the pieces, right? So that she can kind of start having more fun with that stuff. And that's kind of on me, right? She's a friend of mine. Told her I was going to teach her all that stuff. I need to kind of sit down with her, over a coffee or maybe 2 bottles of wine and show her how to do that stuff, and get that stuff done. But yeah, I think the next thing, I mean, she wants to do a bunch of LP farms. There's a bunch of projects that want to do LP collabs with her. And of course, the thing everybody is waiting for on that one is I need to remind Jose every day that we need to be able to reward multiple tokens. Because again, like when we do LP farms, we want to make sure that there's around equal value of both tokens in the farm, so it doesn't just create kind of net sell pressure on the tokens. Right now, there's one LP farm up there. It's just Wiener, in there, and obviously we want to I want to fix that. It's like the Upliftium Wiener thing or what have you. So and seriously, like those things are probably going to run multiple times as well, right? So like when that's done, obviously Uplift is going to be really excited about doing LP farms with Wiener or whatever. So next time we'll probably just make Liftium more powerful or whatever. Next we'll figure it out so that balance is maintained over time, if not in this humble moment. But cool. She's got plans. She wants to do the work, and we're gonna help her do it. So it's gonna be fun.
Nice.
And you know, fucking wiener. You gotta just, dude.
Yes.
The hot dogs speak for themselves, in my humble opinion.
Yeah, and by the way, yeah, we have to get ready for those non-miners to get them to work, right?
Yeah. Oh, you know what? The pack opening was last night. I said I was gonna open a pack today.
Yes.
Oh
The
my
pack
fucking
opening
god!
was
Let's
last
go.
night. Yes.
Yeah, correct. Locked Betsies don't count. We should definitely. I mean, it's sort of implied, but we should include that in the Medium article anyway, just because.
Yeah, but those are they are accounted for because they are from a different template.
There you go. Yeah, I mean, if they're locked, you're not going to be able to add the accessory to it anyway, right? So
Exactly.
That's why it wouldn't work. There we go. Let's see here. Yeah, Geeky, again, it's waxedout.io is the only thing that I know as far as the link. But he's going to have links for all that stuff up in the Anon Telegram. That's definitely going to be the best place to grab it.
Yeah. Yeah, are you sharing your screen?
Not at the moment.
What are you waiting for?
I'm just getting to the right place. I'm trying to do the things. There we go. All right, hold on here. Yeah, it hasn't started yet.
Come on. Let's open some packs here.
Yep, working on it. Sorry. I know this is like riveting TV. Sorry. All right. Do. Super fun. All right. Oh, and then I went to the wrong place. Come on now. Okay. Let's go. Does he get lucky or not? And I mean, anybody who's ever seen me open a pack on the show, you know it's a common. Every time I open something on the show. Again, just so everybody knows, you know, and he set it up this way. So it's it was like 500K or non for the pack, and it's 600K earnings over time for staking even the commons. So you know the commons even are going to have a little bit of ROI. So I don't feel like super bad about that. So that's fun. So there you go. Done like dishes. All right. I think we covered just about everything. Is there anything else, Juan, that you want to share with people?
Yeah, but you're not. You only opened one pack, right? No, not that.
That's what I had. You want to open another pack? I bought one. I bought one for my brother. We could open that one. I should probably let him do that.
Yeah. Okay. No, then that's fair.
Alrighty. Alrighty then.
Fair. Oh man.
What happened?
No. Just looking at mine and only lots of commons. Lots of commons.
Yeah, so many comments. Oh, I guess almost all of them are open now too. So yeah, and again, I haven't seen. I don't know what the link for AI got is. I'm not sure what's going on right there in the comments actually. So yeah, if anybody does know, or if anybody's talked to Anon, I actually haven't seen them around today, but I mean, I'm sure they'll be around. I don't think it was until this weekend anyway, right? That they were.
Yeah, I think it starts on Saturday, I think, or something like that. Yeah,
okay.
I think I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, Geeky. When I find out, he usually shares stuff with me. I'll try and get it pinned in launch bags as well. So we'll try and make it as easy to find as we can.
Yeah, for sure.
So only 3 packs on the market. There you go. There you go. I mean, they went super fast. And again, like I think, we always want to find that sweet spot where as many people get as much as they want, and also it sells out. Just to sort of make sure it's not kind of tons of stuff on the market or whatever. And I thought his guess was great. Like I thought his number was really good. I thought it was going to go like 3, 4, 5 rounds, and I was completely wrong. So that's fun. Yeah, he thought 2 or 3 rounds, not like 1 and a bit. So that's a whole thing.
Yeah.
All right. So for real, I'm gonna go do this snapshot. One, is there anything else you need to share with people before we break?
No, just I will publish the Medium article explaining the details about mining R1 tomorrow morning, and
Awesome.
I'll keep you posted.
Cool beans. Yeah, Crypto Shorts, the Anon Miner season 2 is going to be more in numbers for sure. Yeah, we talked about that a little bit earlier in the show, but yeah, he's gonna expand it. He's like, this is a great signal for him, right? And so now they're going to be able to adapt it to make it more fun, and more people can get more stuff, and again, like more people getting more stuff, spending more Anon that goes into the rewards pool, that creates more movement, it creates more reward pool stuff, creates more freaking burning. All that stuff is stuff the whole community wants. So he's gonna learn from it, which is really cool. Yeah, all right, guys. For sure. Thank you so much for hanging out with us every day. We're just gonna keep working and keep making stuff happen. So cheers.
Yes.
Boom.
Boom.
All right.
Okay.
I want to make sure that stream is done here.